Welcome back to PFD Auto. You might wonder why I'm sitting on this engine. Well, if you saw the last episode, that's when I realized I built my mounts too tall. So today we're going to try to remedy that situation. I'm going to put some spacers in there temporarily, see how high we need to get this engine, get it to set just right in this engine bay. The reason I'm sitting up here is because, well, I built the mounts too tall last time. I also didn't account for a header, or an intake, or accessories, or fluids. So I figure if it can hold me up, and it can sit right, it can hold all that up. So let's get some building some spacers, see if we can make this right. All right, well, spacers made. I had a piece of plate sitting around, so I just cut them up, drilled some holes in them. Now we're gonna put them in the car, see how it works. This might be our first set. We might need 2, we might need 3. I'm not quite sure, but let's get them in there, see how it looks. Well, I don't know how well you can see that. You can see my little spacer there. There's one on this side too. Now, I'm gonna let this jack down. We'll see what happens. All right, the jack is all the way down. And let's see. Do I have my fingertip clearance in here now? I do. They are not sitting on the oil pan any longer. All right, here's the real test. Does it still clear with me sitting on it? Well, that was a much needed win. I'm sure happy it only took one spacer to get the spacing that we needed from the oil pan to the steering, cross member, all that good stuff. I'm pretty sure I weigh more than all the accessories, but we'll probably figure in a little bit more clearance just to be safe. As long as that oil pan still tilts from the back of the car to the front, we're good to go. That said, I'd like to start working on some other things. We've been working on these engine mounts and transmission mounts for the last few weeks. It sure would be nice to make some more progress. So, I think the next up is the shifter. There's a couple other things we need to do, like patch that hole in the transmission tunnel, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's take a look at the shifter, what we need to do to get it in the car. So this is what I decided to go with for a shifter. I went with Garagistics Level 2 chassis mounted shifter. The reason I did that is the original shifter has 2 bars that come back, one off the top of the transmission, one to the actual shifter linkage. That bar on the top of the transmission would have gone right through the tunnel of the car, and I didn't want to cut a big hole in the transmission tunnel. So we're going chassis mounted. This is a pretty sweet setup, all billet aluminum, billet shaft. Should be really nice. I think I'm just going to make a plate that mounts to the original location for the shifter in the car, and then drill and tap some holes for this base plate, mount it directly to it. Now, I don't have the best track record for this, so hopefully we don't have to do it multiple times. Going to try to make a good template this time. We'll see if we can't get this figured out on the first go, but we'll see how that works out. So here is our original shifter mounting location. These mounts are where I intend to mount the plate. This guy is the old shifter. If we line it up, these holes line up, that hole lines up, then put this about dead center, that's where we need to end up. Unfortunately, looking at that, setting this back in the middle, that means this lump is in our way. So, we're going to cut this across here, flatten this out, because we need this mount to mount the center console. After that, cut a big giant hole in the floor, mount our plate, mount our shifter. We'll be good to go underneath and start figuring out the linkage. Well, not the prettiest work I've ever done, but I think it'll work. It'll give me the flatness that I need here to mount that plate while still retaining this little screw hole for the center console. I think I'm on the right track. Here's my plate. Looks like it could use a little cleaned up on this edge. The rest of it's looking pretty good. There's no sound deadening on this side, so looks a little different. But I think this lip here, not looking too bad. Now we got to drill some holes. The part I am spectacular at.
Several days later.
Well, the other day, saw me making this sweet shifter plate, and I did it again. 1, 2 holes, dead on. Hole 3, way off. I got a little bit out of shape about it since I've been drilling way too many holes in these plates, and I just gave up the other day. But I think I figured it out. This piece here is raised up, and it's causing my plate to wobble back and forth when it's pressed on so I can mark the holes. So I made it down to the store the other day. I picked me up a Dremel. Could use the grinder, but that's going to fling stuff everywhere. This should get me the same outcome without quite as big of a mess. Got me this blanket here that I'm going to lay down. I really don't want to mess up all this new sound deadening. Probably should have done this stuff first, but I got excited about the sound deadening. So now we're going to clean this up. We're going to get this plate right. As soon as we get this plate right, we're going to use it as a template. We're going to cut out a new one. Hopefully today we can get it bolted down, shifter bolted to it. I'm not sure how good this will pick up on camera, but you can see light through there, light through there, through there, and through there. These holes line up identically. This is the shifter that was mounted to the column. There's my holes. Now, come out here to the car. Set this plate down. Line it up how I wanted it lined up. And I get this hole is off. And that hole's off. That one, dead on. That one, dead on. That one, not so much. This one, not so much. How does it line up with the shifter that was there? Shifter I took out of this car, but doesn't line up with the holes in the car. Here it is. The plate. Is it pretty? No. Does it have 2 holes and 2 ovals? Yes, it does. But I've decided I'm going to panel bond this to the car. Doesn't really matter if it's off by too much. Those holes line up good enough. Now to see if I can mount the shifter to the plate without screwing it up. Yeah. So I decided go for the gusto. Talked about gluing this guy down. That's the plan still. I'm going to panel bond it. I'll use the bolt holes to hold it down while I've got the panel bond on there. And then I'll go ahead and put these 2 in because these ones fall underneath this rubber piece for the shifter. But I've got this lined up. It probably doesn't look square because the plate isn't square to where it needs to go. But I put the center console in, I line this all up, and this looks like where it needs to be. I do have some fine adjustment. You can see I've got some front to back here. So I think we'll be all right with this setup. I'm gonna drill this center hole out And that way I can check for final placement. Once I do that, I'll drill a hole probably in the middle or so here. Well, actually, since this sits all the way forward, probably put it all the way in the back. And that way we can slide it back if we need to, because we can't go forward at all. But let's get this hole drilled out, set it in the center console, test it out. So last night it got pretty late and I decided to drill this hole. But of course, I did not have a hole saw the right size. Tried using a little Dremel grinder, and that just wasn't cutting it. So today I'm going to try to open this hole the rest of the way up with jigsaw. I'm hoping that I don't do a terrible job. Can't really find the piece I used to trace this either. So I might try to find that and draw a better line. But I've got most of a line that I can cover. Then I can just kind of clean it up with the grinder. But we'll try to get that hole cleaned up and we can transfer that to the car and then test fit this thing. I managed to get a roundish hole cut in that plate to where this guy moves freely. And as you can tell, I've got the console kind of reinstalled, all the holes lined up at least. There's a whole bundle of wires over there that I'm going to have to do something with. I think I can just strap them together real tight. But we can get this centered up in the hole. Now, there's a whole bunch of buttons here. So this much of it's gone. That looks pretty good about where we want the hole. Might even try to find that wood piece, just double check. But I'm going to have to make a new one anyways, so that could be the new center. But I like where that's sitting. So now I need to drill some holes to mount it to the plate. As far as the hole in the car, I am going to buy the right sized hole saw, because making the hole in the plate without it was nearly impossible and took forever. But that's about what we're looking at there. Then I can get under the car, start making the linkage from there to the actual transmission. This might be a first in a while. I didn't fail. I've got 3 bolts and they all fit. So now, since my Harbor Freight tap kit over there, kick the bucket, just broke as I was trying to smoothly twist it in there. Drilled the holes a little bit bigger. We're going to transfer those into the car and we'll be able to mount this thing to the car. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay. I took my plate with my successfully drilled holes. Not sure how I managed to pull that off, but I'll take it. Now I put those up there. I've got some bolts that came with the kit here. I'm guessing they're not going to be long enough because I'm adding some plate. You might ask why I'm adding the plate. There's a big hole here from the previous shifter. Plus, this is not the thickest metal, and I'd like it to be a little bit stronger since it is going to hold my shifter solely. But if we put this rubber piece here, put this here, that moves freely, which means I should be able to bolt this down, pretend I have a car. There's 1 bolt. Two bolts. I almost just want to give up right now. We got to see if the third one works though. It sure looks like it might. It does. Look at that. Finally, some sort of win. Now I can already tell these bolts are too short. But I'm going to just see if there's any thread on there. Maybe I can get a nut on it. Just pretend. I'm going to look. Oh, I'm getting too old for that. But I can see the bolt at the bottom. Definitely too short. I can remedy that. Not a big deal. Still need to go to the store, pick up the right hole saw. So that's the next move. Pick up the hole saw, get some longer bolts, make sure everything lines up. And I'm going to panel bond that plate down, and we'll get this shifter mounted. But I got to say, I think it looks good right there. I looked, lines up nicely with the center console. I've also got a little bit of room to move it back and forth. Not a lot, because the hole's kind of precise down there. Precise. But we made some progress. Well, on a rare win, I think I'm going to end this episode. I know it's getting late, I'm getting tired. Probably just start messing stuff up. So I'm going to head to the store. I'm going to get me a hole saw that actually fits. Maybe drill a round hole in the car. That'd be nice. We'll get some longer bolts. We'll get that mounted up. Then we'll start working on the linkage between it and the shifter. Then maybe we'll sit in the car and make car noises. And shift the gears. Honestly, that would be awesome. That'd be a huge win for me. Been doing this for a while now, and I sure would like to see this thing start progressing a little bit faster. I'm sure you would too. That said, consider subscribing. You won't miss a single episode. If you have any questions, any comments, drop them below. I read all of them. I'll answer all of them. You got a question? Just let me know. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely helps me out. That said, we'll see you next time on PFD Auto.